Hello everybody, this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and this is another episode of Let's Play Phoenix Point. And last night we ended off with a bonus mission down to the destroyed Pandoran Citadel. It wasn't destroyed when I went there. And today we're bum rushing the Pandoran Lair, hopefully with the same crew, and after these two crews have been here, they might get the chance to rest up a little bit. I know some of these soldiers really need the rest now. Not everybody though. And Helios 3 here should be searching around for what we do next. I really want to reach the Rebuke, but that would require us to open a lot of bases. Open a lot of bases would again require a lot of resources, so I am thinking maybe this scavenging site with the Manticore and the Helios 3. I'm thinking possibly if there's more scavenging sites here. I believe there should be one here. And I think there should be one here as well, yeah. I have a couple of available scavenging sites that I need to bust into in an attempt to get the resources I need to activate another Pandoran base. And after I activate a base, whether it's this base or I activate this base or maybe even this base, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna end up activating. Probably this, followed by this. It's gonna end up fairly expensive research-wise, and I really want a base that has another research laboratory, because I'm doing really bad on the research, to be fair. Maybe I even just open directly down here. Nah, it has no purpose. None of these are research bases. That's not optimal. Book. No, it doesn't look like there are any research bases here. Wait. Not sure what that one was. This one is research base. I could... Is it? Yeah, it is. This one is research base. Okay, I have two possible research bases. Okay, that's much better. And this one's a research base too. And here's okay, a bunch of the possible research bases. I would love to go down to the Australian continent, especially since I have this one as far out here. and New Zealand. Maybe that's the way to go first. Can I make the jump from New Zealand to... I don't think I can. Unless I have a Tiamat. This is going to require a lot of resources. Which is why, once Specimen 0 finishes up, I'm going to reverse engineer a Hera so I can start capturing Pandorans en masse here. Anyways, all of that is completely meaningless unless I can stop this lair. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. I have no idea how the strategy is gonna work out yet. This is my team. Emiliano has a weapon he's not proficient in. That's the Ares. He has the Fury, and he has the Goliath, and he has an Urza. He does, doesn't he? Yeah. My new sniper heavy Artyom Seidel. He has the Hawk, courtesy of Khalid, and he has a Deceptor. Sophia is Sophia. She's not going down anytime soon. Just gonna give her an extra piece of... And Victor is Victor. He has a lot of ammo. Wangu. Maybe I should add another skill point to Wangu. I mean, she's beefy and tanky, and that's basically all she does at the moment. She tanks and she nourishes things. Brahman is slowly but surely becoming a decent sniper. He has some decent stealth, 70% at the moment. So he can work relatively safely from the shadows. And if something gets too close, he has a Mordek's Fist. He's my Berserker sniper. And finally, there's Daria, who I'm now setting up with everything I can. Praetorian, Odin, Acolyte. Jeez. 50% stealth. I wish she had Thief. And I'm gonna give her a little bit more willpower because willpower is always good. And then there's Anne. Anne's good. I wish she had remote deployment yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe she should have another point of willpower. And that's my team. Wish me luck. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Oh god, no. Well, that's interesting.
Come get some.
That's really interesting.
Taking aim. Gotcha.
Channel open.
She's awesome.
No choice but to keep going.
Yeah, let's see if I can take out this siren before it ever becomes a problem. Do this. Or on her up there. She actually needs to just not do anything. Where's Anne?
5 by 5.
Let's go. Hold still. Let me look at that.
What is he using?
Let's go. Doing it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can keep that little.
Moving.
If I do another quick game with Sophia, she will be out in the open. But I don't see anything.
Missed by this
Ah,
Here goes.
spider drone pack. Let's just throw out the spider drones here. Buddy, 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 buddy.
Moving to coordinates.
Oh, let's just do
How does
it.
that taste?
Now this siren is coming in. She sees the spider drones. That's alright. She's not going any further. That's perfect. No. There's probably a lot of stuff coming in. Yeah. Ashram is very far away. I like that. So it's gonna spend all of its turns trying to get up here in time. Now, I can do this. Like this. Victor. Unfortunately. My spider prone will go. Ooh. Let's see if we can sneak the spider drone all the way up here. That'll be cool. And I will go kaboom with this one. Yeah, the siren is no longer posing a threat to anyone. Except maybe this specific... No, she doesn't pose a threat to that either. It's perfect. I would have loved to be able to get up here and rob this. But it requires going through... What are you? Acid worms. Okay, acid worms are not that bad. I can deal with acid worms. Don't want to deal with them, but I can deal with them. Now, if I were to do this, can I reach anything here? Can I reach another egg? No. They require me to be all the way out here to reach another egg. That's unfortunate. So I either need to wait a really long time here. How much health do you have? 2007. You bleed 80 a turn. That's about 35 turns, give or take. That's a little bit long to wait, don't you think? The only visible target I have at the moment is...
Doing it.
Can... Let's try something.
Let's see
here.
now.
I don't know if this is actually going to be successful, but if it is, holy cow, it is.
Doing it.
Yeah. Alright. Too much stuff in the way. Next time, I'm gonna have him double bombard here in the entrance to see if I can clear a path open. I think that's a good solution here. Make it? Do it right now. Bah. Idiots. I'm an idiot. Deploy my turrets.
Deploying tech.
And who else? Wango needs a little bit of upper pepper. I might as well just take this shot and just hasten the imminent demise.
Heading out. I'm on Overwatch.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Out of ammo. Reload.
Switching ammo.
I'm unsure if I dare to rely on stealth
Sprinting to position.
alone.
Ready to fire. How does that taste?
Yeah, I'm just going to take it away slowly. Like this, and let's see what happens. See if my spider drone is able to get up and blow itself up. Here comes the Acheron. Yeah, I'm going to need to spend a round taking down this Acheron now. Especially since it's making sure my guys are not going anywhere.
Enemy hit.
Especially since it's making sure Sophia's not going anywhere. She dies to this. Yeah, I'm going to concentrate all firepower on that Acheron. Here comes the first. Good shot, Wango. Wango's just laying down the law. Alright, let's start. Wango's already doing a great job here, so
Firing target.
she should just continue to do this great job. Splat. That's just beautiful.
Saving loud Loud and clear.
And get the harrower. And get out. Boom. Now, I'm just gonna take down the husk here. Make sure it has no armor.
Preparing to fire.
Oh, the Chiron can possibly see me.
Identifying target. Taking aim.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Actually, I'm gonna take that. And do this. Okay, so I need to love tap you slightly here.
5 by 5.
Channel open.
Who still has actions?
On it.
I'm
Threat
dead.
eliminated.
Eating away at the enemy's armor.
I'm here.
Eating away at the enemy in general. See, I'm gonna move her up here, and I'm going to do this. So I do this. Nothing much happens. Okay. Marksman up there. That's no nice. That's not nice. Here comes the Chirons. This is for Cormac to deal with. And deal with it he does. Excellently. Then we can just do this too for good measure. Now, Emiliano would probably love to do something more robust here. Now, I'm gonna take this little fella here. If I do this with him, if I do this with him, this. Okay, let's see what happens. We just blew up another egg pod. Bleeds 160 now. That's great. That reduces me down to only 10 more rounds of this. Emiliana, you are gonna do this now. Whooping. Did you... Ah. And we're gonna drop a second one here. Right down there. I don't know if the marksman is still there. Ah, that was unfortunate. But it is what it is.
Targeting. Gotcha. Taking aim. Hostile wounded.
Eating away at everything here.
Taking aim. How does that taste?
Taking it down. Disable the body. Please for 170. So we're gradually reducing the number of rounds we have to deal with this. Now, I can remote control this. And have it fire again. Now, this thing dies in a very short time.
Making haste.
Now we're gonna bring her here. And I'm gonna set her up like this
I got
because
this
you
covered.
never know. I just have a sneaking feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna remote control again. And just see if I can take this thing down. At least for 180 damage, that means it's dead. That's perfect.
5 by 5.
Now,
What's our plan?
we need to deal with that thing.
Heading out.
So, one go here. Is gonna do exactly that. Don't know how far around I've gone now. Okay, so that's Daria. Right. This is the big wall. There we go. Okay, not that one. But it does mean that I could do this and set up like that. There's no reinforcements coming that way. There's reinforcements. This is the closest reinforcement spot they have. Alright, I'm gonna set up like this now. Now we basically just need to wait. I need to wait until all of my people are out. Wait, they can warp in these things too now? That's interesting. Actually, it's not interesting at all. I don't like it at all. Oh well. Now I can get Emiliano out easily. I can just lift him. But I can't get Sophia out. God dang it. Dang it. Are you serious? How can you be a sniper and not hit any of these shots?
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Oh, Wangu, what was that?
Got it.
Running friendly fire.
On it.
Alright. It's not so bad. Let's see.
Let's try this.
See, is this the variation that turns invisible? If it is, it's not helping him very much. Because he's not moving. So you just get rid of this. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. I see.
Let's do this.
Deploy drone pack. These are here mainly just to buy myself time now.
Identifying target. Hostile.
And he's a good shot, so yeah, that's exactly what my spider drones are there for. Good job, spider drones. Spider bros. I mean, spider bros. I know what that thing does. Oh, thriller. But the way I see it right now, my whole team can just hightail it out. You're far away, would you make it out? You're far away out, but you can jump out. You're close enough to just run.
Here.
And should retrieve her turret though. Like this. If I now give onslaught
It's not over till it's
to
over.
Anne. Oh, she barely just doesn't make it out. Okay, I have to stay one more round. Come on, take it down. You're supposed to be a trained sniper.
Target still
At
active.
least she acts like it. Okay. He has enough movement that he can actually just do this. Okay. Let's start with this.
Channel open.
Then we follow up with this. The main point here is to make sure that we don't have anyone mind controlling me now. And we're gonna boom blast here. Gonna spend a little bit of investments into making sure that there's no and then we're gonna take out this one too. Can you hit it? Great job. I was a bit worried you wouldn't. Now, Emiliana, move. Just lay down the law.
It worked.
Okay. Wangu.
Shot one wide.
Alright, she takes away the cover. That's enough for me. Really is enough. No. Can you do this? Yes.
Just one
Oh,
down.
that's amazing. Thank you, girl. Now, how far do I need to go? Do I have actions left with? Reload. I have hardly anything, right? But if I move you out here, side.
Identifying target.
Okay. You have a lot of willpower, so I'm gonna start using it, so.
Ready to fire.
No, 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 don't do that. Well, I suppose that's one way.
Ready to fire. Ooh, that could have gone better.
You're really not heading to the area.
Taking aim.
Good job. Nope. Okay, fine. I'll take another shot. Nope. That thing just isn't dying today, is it? Don't know what happened over there. There comes more bugs, things, stuff, larvas, worms. That thing's just healing, that's alright. I think the worst thing that the dude can do now is if it turns out a hero and starts pointing it at people, but I don't think it's gonna do that. That's is great. Now I'm getting everybody out here.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Wango needs to rocket jump, but that's alright. Emiliana goes out. I have a lot of ammo spent now. But
Trying to reposition.
on the bright side, I can now brag of taking down yet another Pandoran structure. Brahmin, Wango, and Andaria. Well, they get some. Everybody gets 8 SP, that's nice. I really wish I could have looted that bag up there, but it was very risky. Yeah, I got a Harrower. That's cool. Unfortunately, doesn't help much. Ares, Pythagoras. I'm gonna up that, but I am lacking in everything here. I am so down on everything here. I'm thinking now. And this may not be very good thinking. But I have 2 soldiers here who's ready. Emiliana. And some of my soldiers here are in dire need of a little bit of rest. So I'm gonna move them up there. Then I'm taking them there, and I'm moving these guys as well. Haven, yeah. This haven is gonna get destroyed before I even get there, unfortunately.
Haven destroyed.
And that puts us at just a little step closer to world death and domination and destruction. Yeah. Styx body armor, okay. Which one of my personnel was it that needed the Styx body armor? Not Daria. Gertrude? No, not Cormac. Daria and no, it was one of my new guys. It was Nuria? Yes, Nuria. 80% stealth. I mean, she's almost good enough to go now. I'm gonna scrap this, if only to get some. Is this like a virus shotgun? I have no idea. If I scrap this, because I can't build anything for it. It's a lot of materials. Do I have it on the research? Reverse engineer piranha. Yes, I do. So I don't actually need this. Scrap it. That feels wrong, but somehow good. Scrap it. Alright. Oh, come on. I need ammo. I really need this ammo. Do we scrap a harrower? Oh, this pains me. This is a painful decision. But I might have to. Because I do lack ammo for just about everything. Oh boy. I can't even do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. He has an extra round of ammo. And I think the same is the case with Victor. No, he doesn't. Oh, good God. Didn't I plan to have someone be a shotgun killer? Yeah, you were supposed to be a shotgun killer. But you also run around with this. 50 bleed. 200 shock. Let's go 200 shock. Ignore pain, inspire. All of these things are great for her. Emiliano, he has one shot and then he has this. He can go on one more mission. But you are running dangerously low on your hawk. I don't want to scrap my Athenas. I could scrap the Axu stuff. At least the Acolyte leggings. Like this. And let's face it, Sanctifiers. Ammo, I can get rid of that. Viara. I can get rid of both of them. That's good. I do think I need at least 2 medkits. Sophia needs 1. I'm gonna give 1 to Seidel here. Weak spot. Oh man. Okay. Let's go back to the Geoscape. How's everyone looking? Okay, let's go. Okay, stop anyway. Haven Lagash. Haven Lagash will defend itself. That doesn't need help. Of course, if we help it. If we help the Haven and repel it, it should give us... Oh, Wangu. Biochemist trooper. I think I actually want to hold out for a secondary class now for Wangu. I say think because I'm not sure. I don't like giving up the jetpack because it's proven very useful. Let's just see if anyone is in need of some curing. Just get rid of all of this annoying. If I give him extreme focus, I can even give him master marksman. Weak spot is a little bit out. Rage burst and marked for death is unavailable. Reckless and cautious. Yeah, that's so dumb. It works, but I find it very dumb. I'm gonna give him extreme focus though. That's useful for him. Emiliano is at that point where he really needs a secondary class. I am not sure what class to give him. I'm thinking assault. For those dashes, access to and proficiency with these assault weapons, and maybe a shotgun. I don't know. All my crews are more or less ready. I have an exploration site here. Two scavenging sites. Scavenging sites are good. Where did they go? Let's see if we find these scavenging sites. There we have one. Cool. How's my research going? Specimen 0 is close to finished. There is also the 6th initiation and phase 2. Both of these should be done. If I take the Helios 3 and the Helios 2, satellite uplink.
The disciples of New Haven is under attack.
New Jericho, you have to stop that. All right. On the bright side, I get lots of food and materials and even some tech. On the not so bright side, I have to fight New Jericho. And they're dangerous. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing next time, because I don't want another haven to fall. And I don't think I will be able to get to Lagash in time. I think even my Helios 3 is not gonna be close enough for it. That's unfortunate. But it happens. And New Jericho is about to go to war with Sanhedrin as well. That's less useful. At this point, I think the final initiation is my only option. I am all in with the Cthulhu's. And as much as I would love to grab some more tech out of Tobias West, I don't think that's gonna happen. As for research, only 9 hours for Specimen 0, and then we can start reverse engineering the Hera. If I do this mission here, and I don't mess up too badly, I should be able to activate a base. And the base I want to activate is probably going to be this base right here. Which means I need to go down here and clear out the infestation. I don't particularly care for this one because it doesn't have a research lab. And research labs are way, way more important. So, current plan, defend here, and then remote activate Phoenix Alpha and fly in with both teams to take back Phoenix Alpha. I think that's our plan. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but we'll see. Alright, I think that's it for today. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer. See you next time.